Good afternoon, Miranda. Shane Miller here from Autoluxe Cars down here in Melrose Park, Adelaide. This is a lovely vehicle. I wanted to show you the Range Rover Evoque. It is incredibly immaculate condition. Overall, you can see there's not a mark, a scrape, a scratch, a dent in the car at all. And it just looks such a stylish car, that's for sure. Very, very similar size to the Miranda. Just a little bit shorter, I would say. But you're probably talking about 2 inches in length of the vehicle. But you can see there down both sides, this car just presents beautifully and looks incredible in the grey. So you've got a lot of the black accents around the car, the door sills, the roof rails on top, the trims. It just looks absolutely incredible, and certainly is designed to turn some heads, that's for sure. So coming around the front of the car, you can see there's no stone chips or anything like that on the bonnet. Plenty of rubber left on the tyres. It does have Pirelli tyres fitted to all 4 wheels. And you can see there, you've got a little camera underneath the side mirrors, as this car does have a 360-degree camera view. And what that means is it's like having a bird's eye view of the car when you're parking, as well as a reverse camera. So having a bird's eye view just helps to see your surroundings and get a better idea of what's around. You've got no excuse, Miranda. All the safety systems certainly cut in and give you that option and visibility. Now, I said I'd get someone to sit in the car. I'm going to open the door and show you. Pedro, he's about, how tall are you, Pedro?
6'2".
He's 6'2", and quite a strapping young lad. But with 6'2", you can see he's got plenty of leg room, plenty of comfort, and the reach and the cabin size is just really comfortable. All right, Pedro, jump out so I can show you how nice this interior combination is. So you look at the door trim, you can see there's no wear marks, no elbow wear or anything like that whatsoever. You've got your window switches there, as well as your mirror switches on the door and central locking. It does have premium sound, so you've got a Meridian sound system, which is quite incredible. You can see the overall condition of the seats. There is no marks, no wear or tear on the seats, armrest, or the dash. The car just overall is just simply in immaculate condition. So I'll take you through to the back seat, show you a bit more of the car. Now, there's 2 keys, keyless entry, keyless ignition. Same thing again with the door trims. You can see there, it is impeccably well presented, this car. Back seat, you've got plenty of leg room, heaps of space, comfort, and to be honest, looks unsat in. You've got ISOFIX child seat points if that is a need at any point. And then coming through to the rear of the car, you've got, one touch tailgate opening and closing as well. I'll just reset that one. That comes up, and then you've got the parcel shelf there as well. So that one either locks in, and you've got a little locking mechanism which slots over at the top there to hold that in place. Alternatively, you can take that out if you needed or wanted a little bit more height in that rear boot section. But you can see there with the 60-40 split rear back seat and heaps of boot space, it really does tick a lot of boxes for you. And on the top of the door, that's where you've got that one-touch boot release. Nice, quiet, smooth, and easy. So coming around, I'll come around to the passenger side. So you've got an armrest in the center which folds down, giving you rear cup holders and a little bit of storage in that armrest as well. But the overall condition of the leather is just immaculate. And then showing you through the car, on the passenger seat, same thing. Not a mark on the interior. And just so well presented overall. This car will certainly make a lovely vehicle for you. Colour match hood lining, just such a premium feel of this car. With only 93,000 Ks, certainly one that hopefully will tick a lot of boxes for you. So, down to front and rear sensors. So you've got sensors all the way around the car, as well as those cameras we previously mentioned. What I'm going to do, I'm going to jump in the car and just turn the car on and show you a few of the features inside. So you've got push button start, which is just up the top here. You foot on the brake and push the button, the car starts. Nice and easy. Now, I'm actually just going to turn the car off and on again, because you'll see here, this is your gear selector. It's park, reverse, neutral, drive, and sports mode. Okay, we're in park now. I'm just going to turn that off, and it disappears into the dash. Foot on the brake, push the button, and up it comes. So it really is a very stylish design, and certainly one that they have stuck with in their current models as well. So certainly one that works. You've got the updated audio unit and screen, so you've got satellite navigation there, a nice big display across the entire screen there, and gives you a chance to have a look through the 3D mapping. And then also you can navigate that back. Sorry, I'm just going to lift so I can see. Let's go back to home. You've got audio, so the different audio sources that you have. Radio, you've got audio input as well, and phone connectivity. Of course, if you want to connect your phone and run it through that way, you certainly can. Bluetooth connectivity there as well, and once your phone's connected, you have the ability to essentially stream music, make calls, read texts, all those sorts of things. All right, so it's all built into the one unit from factory. Now if I hit on the camera button, that'll take you to, and I'll just close the driver's door so you can get a better picture. So it's a 360-degree view of around the car, so you can actually click onto different options. So apologies for doing this cross-handed. So for say for instance, for a towing camera, you can select different types of trailers that you're looking to tow, and that can work into the main camera unit as well. And then you can also move the cameras to where you want. So that's the rear camera. You can go to the right and you've got a full view over that front right wheel. Where are we? So if we go back, you can go to essentially all four cameras. So you've got one at the front as well. And then to put it into reverse, you've got a nice big reverse camera display there, as well as your sensor display on the far left side. So it tells you if anyone's coming close by from every angle. Definitely, like I say, Miranda, gives you no excuses with all the technology for this car still to be looking as incredible as it does now in the time to come. So you've got a CD player still in the car. So Range Rover are one of the last to still install a CD player. And then you've got your climate control. So left and right, two different temperatures. So you can have the right as cold as you want it, and the left, vice versa, as hot, and two different temperatures. So very easy to navigate through, and really, really handy for those long drives if you and your passenger want two different temperatures. Underneath that, you've got your downhill descent control, and you've got your auto start stop off button. That's the button that I'm not sure whether you've experienced it, but when you're driving and you pull up at the lights, a lot of cars now, they turn off essentially at the lights to kick straight back on the instant you lift your foot the slightest bit. All right. Traction control off button underneath that one on the left hand side over here, and then on the right hand side is your handbrake. So just like a normal handbrake, you push it down to turn it off and pull it up to turn it on. All right, nice and easy. Now they are a capable off-road vehicle, so you've got your different drive modes in selection here, so you can sort of go across and select your different drive modes, and that will sort of select through on the dash here. I'll show you. So you can see there, changing to mud ruts, hill descent control on, grass, gravel, snow, sand. If you're on the beaches and that sort of thing, that can make a big difference. And then you've got low traction launch as well if you wanted to take it off-road and have a bit of fun. On the steering wheel, you can see on the left hand side you've got the main remote control buttons, if you like, for that center screen. Underneath that you've got your Bluetooth controls. On the right hand side you have cruise control and another control pad for the main screen there for your audio. And the steering wheel is just in mint condition. It is an immaculate vehicle. Zooming in on the main display, so you've got all the information there that you could possibly want and need, essentially, while you're driving. And you've got driver assistance, so you can have the different displays, but it's collision avoidance system, so that's active emergency braking. It's rear cross traffic detection, so when you're reversing out of a car park, it'll pick up if there's a car coming along, and brake instantly before you realize you need to. Lane keep assistance, that will assist you in maintaining in the lines, essentially, you're driving, and you can change the settings for that as well to make them not as much of a warning or as stark of a warning. And you can either turn on or turn off an assistance so that it will actually turn the wheel slightest bit if you are starting to go over the line, which is great for traveling because it certainly does give you a bit more peace of mind long term, that's for sure. And then apart from that, you've got your trip computer A and B. You can change the display settings, and everything else is open from there. So yeah, definitely a lot to play around with and change to make it yours. You can certainly change what is displayed in that main center control, but if I just put on driver assistance, for instance, that will change now to whatever driver assistance we have going at the time once we start moving. So apart from that, I think that's just about everything covered. I hope I've covered everything for you in terms of books and that sort of thing. Everything's there in the glove box, and plenty of storage in that nice big center console. Glove box, you've got 12 volt power in the center armrest, as well as 2 USB ports, 2 keys, and if I open up this one, 2 cup holders there, another 12 volt plug for power, and you've even got a little bit of storage. I'll just come up under there, which is always good for a phone or something like that. So it's out of sight, out of mind, but given that your phone will be connected, it can certainly still get that that connection for calls and that sort of thing as well, going through the main audio unit. Now, the only thing I've forgotten, and I apologize, Miranda, and sorry for waffling a little bit too much, but I will just lift the bonnet for you and show you underneath the bonnet. So, simply immaculate, very clean and tidy, very quiet. And you've got everything accessible, nice and easy, which also equals cheaper servicing, lower maintenance costs, lower labour costs. Certainly makes a big difference. All original paint, all original panels. This car has ticked every box. We have workshop inspected the vehicle, and the car just is an absolute immaculate vehicle, ready to go, and hopefully ready to come to Wagga. I'll send this video through to you now. Give me a call back. I'd love to speak with you soon. Look forward to it. Thanks, Miranda. Bye-bye.